Okay, it's a tasty question. A lot of information on here. First thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to the cone here. I'm going to put on the radius here, which is 5a. And I'm just going to put on the height, perpendicular height, which is 12a. So I just like doing that on the picture itself. Let's just read the question. The diameter of the base of a cone is 10a. That means the radius is 5a, right? And the height is 12a. Okay, the height is 12a. Now let's read the next bit. The total surface area is 360 pi. The total surface area. Well, let's just start here. Obviously, that's not the whole question, but let's write this down. The total surface area is 360 pi. But we get the total surface area by doing the area of the base, pi r squared, right? Plus the curved surface area, which is pi rl. So that's total surface area, all right. And now it tells us that the volume of the cone is k pi, k times pi, and the volume of the cone is 1/3 base area times height. Okay, so I think we've got all the information, and we're trying to find the value of k. Well, looks quite complicated, doesn't it? There's a lot of things going on here. This was the first bit of information we were given. Let's see if we can make any sense of this. So in the formula, we're given the value of r. R is the 5a, right? So we know r, but we don't know the L value. So we don't know L. So that's something that we might like to think about. How do we get? Well, L is this sloping side. And I think we can see L squared equals 5a all squared plus 12a all squared. Remember, when we square a number, if it's a product, as in multiplication inside, we can distribute the power of 2 over both pieces. That's 25a squared plus 144a squared, which is 169a squared. That's L squared. So therefore L is the root of 169 times a squared. And again, we can distribute that root over both factors, right? And this is 13a. So L is 13a. I'll put that on here. L is 13a. Okay then, so I think we can make some progress here now. What I'll do is I'll just move anything that references the volume. I'll just move that away. I'll just move that down here. Oops, I've taken the box as well with it. That's okay. I'm just going to get rid of that box. I don't really need it. Okay, so let's go ahead and substitute some things in here. So we've got 360 times by pi is equal to pi times r squared. Well, r is 5a, right? Plus pi times r times L. Okay, let's go ahead and work on the total surface area. 360 pi equals pi, and we're going to substitute in the radius, which is 5a, and we square it, plus pi times the radius, and then times by the curve at the sloping height, right, the L, or the slant height. And now let's go and tidy this up. 360 pi here, and that's pi, this is 25a squared, plus pi here. Now these numbers are all multiplied together, so we can do the numbers first. That's 65, and then that's a squared. This is 360 pi here. On this side I've got, well, can you see that I've got 25 and 65, and it's identical terms, right? So these, we can actually add them together. 60, 70, 80, that's 90 pi a squared. And then I'm going to get an expression for a, and I'm going to, well, it's going to simplify quite a lot actually, right? So let's have a little look. If I leave a squared where it is and I divide through by 90 pi, oh, look at that. We can cancel common factors. A squared equals to 4. Therefore, a is equal to positive or negative 2. But clearly, we have to have a is equal to 2. That would make sense, right? A has to be a positive number because we're dealing with lengths of cones and heights of cones. Fantastic. Now we've got a equals 2. That should help us with the final piece to find the value of k. Because now can you see that if we've got the radius, which is equal to 5a, the radius is now equal to 10. And the height, which is equal to 12a, the height now is equal to 24. So we can go ahead and substitute these numbers in here, and we should then get an answer for k. So let's go ahead and try that. I don't want Siri. So k pi here equals 1/3 times pi times r squared times 24. Okay, so k pi equals, we just got to go ahead and do some multiplications. Calculator would help here, but I think I can do it in my head. 1/3 times 24 is 8 times 100. That is 800 pi. And can you see, divide both sides by pi, you get k equals 800. Okay, now k is just a number. It doesn't have any units. And there's your final answer. Wow, what a beauty, right? That's quite a lot of work goes into that one question. Definitely an exemplary question.